Zelensky has hired an actual witch to be his ambassador. When you are an ambassador, your entire job is to be the face of your country, to represent your country around the world or around various sectors. And he's hired a witch. Her name is Marina Abramovic. You probably heard that name because of the WikiLeaks emails from the Podesta brothers. Remember, Tony Podesta, a very powerful lobbyist and art collector and all-around creep if you look into the kind of art he collects and affairs that he's involved in. And John Podesta was running Hillary Clinton's campaign in 2016, and there was a WikiLeaks email inviting John by Tony to a spirit cooking dinner led by Abramovic. And spirit cooking is just an occult satanic ritual. At the time, the official fact checkers, debunkers on the left, they came out and said, this is not a satanic ritual. We know what it looks like. It looks occult and witchy and weird, but it's not. Marina Abramovic is an artist, and this is merely a performance art piece that happens to resemble and depict an occult or satanic ritual. But Marina Abramovic actually contradicted that herself. I have it pulled up right here. The quote from Marina Abramovic, she said in a 2013 Reddit Q&A whether her occult contemporary art is merely art or if it's an actual occult ritual. And what she said was, everything depends on which context you are doing what you are doing. If you are doing the occult magic in the context of art or in a gallery, then it is art. If you are doing it in different context, in spiritual circles or private house or on TV shows, it is not art. The intention, the context for what is made and where it is made defines what art is or not. That's only half true. I don't actually think that you can worship Satan ironically, and I do think that when we engage in art that is occult and satanic, that actually does endanger our souls. But put that spiritual point aside for a second. Let's just take her at her words. The spirit cooking that involved the Podestas, the people running the Hillary Clinton campaign, was to take place in a private apartment. So even by Abramovich's own standards, they were engaging in witchcraft. They were engaging in an occult satanic ritual. It was not merely art, which tells you everything that you already knew about Hillary Clinton and her circle of friends. But it also tells you a lot about Zelensky. What the hell is this guy thinking? I can think of only two explanations here. Either Zelensky looks with a kind eye on occult satanic rituals, or, and this might be even more distressing, Zelensky knows that the American conservatives don't want to give him another penny. The only people who want to keep funding his war or his, to say it charitably, his defense of the Russians, which seems like a doomed endeavor anyway. So the question, as far as I'm concerned, is just how much longer is this thing going to drag on? But regardless, Zelensky knows that his bread is only going to be buttered by the Democrats, and he thinks that the way to appeal to Democrats is to hire witches to be his ambassadors. And I guess that's worse. I guess the cynical read is even worse. He thinks, well, the only way to get the American Democrats to support us is to worship Satan and to get witches to be the face of our country. That's a very sad thing. It says even more about us than it says about Zelensky.